Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Tega. If this is the first time you're joining me on this channel, thank you so much for watching today. If it's not your first time, thank you still for coming back. I hope that you stay. And if you have not subscribed to my channel, please subscribe now. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm here to help you. I help people. That's what I do. That's why today I'm bringing you 10 realistic ways for you to save money. 10. And when I say realistic, I mean realistic. See, everything I'm telling you, these are things that I know work, that I have done, that I have practiced, that I still do. So keep watching if you would really like to save some of those coins. Before I start, remember that everything I say here is just my opinion and you don't have to do as I say. If you think it will work for you or it will help you, then go right ahead and do it. But if not, I wouldn't say don't watch. First thing, delete all the shopping apps from your phone. This is not gender specific. Whether it's Amazon app where you go and buy all those, I don't know what you buy. Because I can't even start to tell you how much I've spent on Amazon in the last year. Just because the app is on my phone. If you have ASOS, you have Zara, you have any shopping app that you have on your phone, delete it. Go into your email, unsubscribe. Yes, you want to save the money, right? Except you don't want to save money. Or you already know how to save money without doing all of that. Or you don't shop more than you should. Or you delete that app and unsubscribe from those mailing lists. The ones that come in and be like 50% discount on all blah 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 today, 25% this. New fall collection, new winter this thing, further drop on this is, delete them. You don't need those mailing lists. When you need to shop, when you really want to shop, they've got a website, right? You can go on the website, go through the longer process, make it harder for yourself to shop, make it less convenient for you, because the apps and the mailing list that give you what to click and take you somewhere, they make it too easy for you to spend that money. Am I right? For me, right now, I only have Amazon app on my phone. Yes, I know. You're preaching to the choir, I know. But trust me, I have come a long way. I had to delete, I deleted Pretty Little Thing, I deleted Nasty Girl, I deleted Zara, I deleted Mango. I had some apps on my phone. Trust me, I deleted River Island. I deleted everything. And all my subscriptions, I have unsubscribed. I took out time and I started to tap on all of them and unsubscribe from all of them because I can't keep doing that, yeah? And I can assure you it has really helped me to cut back on my shopping. It really has. The only subscription that I have now is to LV, Gucci, LV, Harrods and M&S. The reason I still have LV and Harrods because that's not impulse shopping, so it can stay there. I still won't buy it. But all those other ones where you can just put 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 10 things in the app and then you check out, take it out. All right, let's go on to the next one. Before you pay for something, yeah, make sure it's something that you will wear or use often. I don't mean things that you need. I don't mean food that you need to stay alive. I don't mean needs. I mean your want. Before you buy that thing, will you really use it? Will you get the money's worth out of it? Will you use it often? Will you wear it often? That dress, how many times will you wear that dress? If you take one picture, will you wear that dress again? That hair you want to buy, sure you have 650 hairs already. How many times will you wear that one you're buying? Think about it. If you know in your chest of your chest, these are analysis that you need to do before you pay for anything. And if you take time to think about it like this, trust me, you will see reason why I shouldn't really buy. I don't think no, I don't, no need. Am I right? Or am I right? This one is actually a big expense. If you pay your rent monthly, whether it's monthly or yearly or however frequently you pay your rent, how about you go to a location where you can actually pay less? Yeah, you pay a lot less, save a lot of money, but it won't affect you. But it won't affect you that much. Like, I don't mean go to, if say for example you're in the UK where I am now, instead of staying in the middle of London, where you pay £3,000 per month for a particular place that you know you can't really afford. If you can afford all this stuff, it's different. You know, it's different. I mean, people that actually want to save something, that want to see money, want to actually be able to afford stuff, it starts from saving on small things. And I think that if you step out of the big city where the rents are more expensive, you can pay half or at least 75% of that in a smaller place, and then that extra you will save it. And it doesn't mean that you spend the rest of it on transportation. What I mean is you have to weigh the options, you have to gauge it. If you see that, oh, cutting, you're the one who knows what your dynamics are. I can't tell you what your dynamics are. If you are honest with yourself, you know what you need to do, what you have to do for you to still live life, work, enjoy yourself, have some fun, and also still save something for rainy day or emergency funds, because I believe everyone should have emergency funds. I'll talk about that in another video. So yeah, cut back on your rent if you can. Don't be paying that much. Pay what you can afford, what you know that you can afford. If your contract for that place you're staying is almost up, don't go and struggle to renew it with money that you don't have. Don't renew the contract. Move out. But to be fair, if living in the big city is that important to you, if proximity to everything that's fun or whatever is that important to you, then it's fine. You can cut back in other areas, and there's nothing wrong with having extra money. The next thing I'm going to say is going to sound like it's unserious or it's a joke, but it's not. I don't do things halfway. And when I say I don't do things halfway, I mean, like, if I start watching a movie, I have to finish it. That means if I start watching a series, a TV show that has like 13 seasons or 5 seasons or 10 seasons, I have to finish it. So I look for long series. Yes, long TV shows that have like 5 seasons, 10 seasons. Do you know where I'm going with this? That's why I said it's going to sound silly, but it actually works. When I start watching these things, you invite me for something, I'll not come. I don't feel bored. I don't feel like going out. I'm not picking up my phone and looking for something to do, so I end up shopping online, or I end up going on Instagram and I find something that someone advertised and I buy it. It cuts back on my screen time. Okay, my screen time moves to TV time instead of phone time, because there isn't much that anybody can show me in the series that I'm watching that I will buy. But when I'm scrolling through Instagram, or I'm checking Snapchat, or I'm just on my phone generally, or doing whatever it is I'm doing on my phone, something will pop up and I'll see one bag or one shoe or one place or one something that, oh, let me think about planning to go to this place. Or someone can call you or text you and be like, what are we doing this weekend? What are we doing today? It means I'm going to spend money. But I will be very busy watching my series, and you know how long it will take you between school, work, whatever else you're doing, life activities, eating and everything. The time you spend watching that series is the time you would have used to be spending money somewhere. If you think I'm lying, if I'm lying, try it. Try it and see. Just pick one nice series that you like, that will make you put your phone away. Yeah, and you put your phone away. If you try it for a month, when you're not working, you come back home, the normal time you spend on your phone, you call back and start watching something that you like. So there's always something interesting that you want to watch. You see that you spend less time in those shopping apps, although you deleted them. If you did, in those websites, you spend less time in those websites and on social media seeing pop-up ads. I'm stepping out, debit is stepping in. So why don't I stay and watch this very sweet? It's not like you're bored anyway, because you're enjoying what you're watching. But when you don't have anything to do and you're bored, immediately someone just says, T, what's up? They're like, yeah, I'm there. No, not today. How about we look at next week or next month or tomorrow or something? You're not bored, so there's no temptation. Listen to me now. Listen. It works for me though. I said realistic. So this one I'm telling you is actually quite realistic. Learn how to cook. There are a lot of recipes on YouTube if you don't know how to cook. See, I have saved so much from eating in the last few months. I cannot even begin to explain, because you would think it's small. Oh, I'm just buying McD. Oh, I'm just buying KFC here. Oh, I'm just going to Nando's and la 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 la. When you start to do that every day as a habit, see, have you calculated how much, if you were eating takeout and you eat say twice a day, or even if you order takeout just once a day, have you calculated what it will cost you to eat that 7 days a week? Even if you buy your food stuff for once a week, if you buy that thing once in the week and you cook, you already have cooker in your house. You're already paying for electricity, you might as well use it. You're paying for gas, you might as well use it. You know what I mean? So if you eat out less, delete that food. Uber Eats, delete it from your phone. Deliveroo and Just Eat, delete delete them from your phone. All those delivery apps, all those food restaurants, whatever, you can restrict yourself to eating out once in a while and plan for it. But if you learn to cook, even if it's just simple meals, even if it will even help you watch your weight, if it's only vegetable you know how to cook. If you don't know how to cook, you can just cut salad and eat. You even watch, you be fit, you know. So so it's a win-win and a plus. If you don't know how to cook so much, when you cook rubbish, you can't eat it, so you eat tiny and throw the rest away. It means you've reduced your portion control. So weight loss journey has started. Even if you're not trying to lose weight, fitness journey like that has started. You don't even need to exercise safe. Just eat the nonsense you are cooking and you start losing weight. But if you know how to cook, why do you bother eating outside so much and spending so much money? If you can afford it, then fine. But if you know that cutting back on that will help you save some money, at least if you cut back on all these things I'm saying, you should be able to like save an extra £1,000 a month if you're in the UK. Yeah, if you eat out that much, you shop that much and all of that, everything I've just said, you go out with your friends and stuff. Even if you're not using the money for anything, you can just put it aside. Money is never too much. Just save it. No more takeout. No more takeout. Repeat after me. Touch your chest. Put the other hand on your head and say, I shall eat less takeout. Okay, that's dramatic. Now, this one is a lot more serious. That's why I have my serious face on. You need to surround yourself with friends that don't put pressure on you. This is when you're actually seriously trying to cut back on bad spending habits. This is not just saving for fun or saving because you want to see how you can save, or, you know, if you really do have bad spending habits and you don't have any savings at all, or you don't have savings that commensurate with what you earn, your income that comes to you, then you need to surround yourself with friends that you can actually talk to and be like, you know what? I'm not saving enough. I don't have any. If something happens and I don't get any money for 3 to 6 months, I can't survive. If you don't have the, if your friends are the type that call you and you be like, no, I don't want to come out now, I'm spending a lot, so I'm trying to save, I'm doing a savings journey, and they're like coming to drag you out, come say, why will you, what are you doing? I'll come now, you want me to go alone, and I plan to go today, you want to now spoil my plan, why are you always a killjoy, why yeah, the friend will start making you bad about wanting to make better decisions. Then it's either you grow a tough skin and be like, yeah, I'm a killjoy, I'm spoiling your party. I'm saying, yes, no wala. If you want me to come out, you pay for me, I'll come. You pay my transportation, because every part of it is part of the expense. When you step out, you have to get yourself to where you're going, whether it's fuel, whether it's diesel, whether it's bus or taxi or whatever. You have to get yourself there, get yourself back, and then you have to entertain yourself there. You know, all of that. So if they're willing to cover all that expense, then oh, you're here for the party. But if your friend doesn't understand that you're trying to save, that your dynamics are different from hers or his, or you don't know what their bank account is saying and it's different from what your own is saying, or you just want to form better habits, or you just want to have a savings challenge for yourself, have friends that care about your financial situation. You know, because at the end of the day, if it gets terrible for you, you may not have them to fall back on, but it would be nice if you have friends you can fall back on. Then yeah, you can spend the money anyhow and they'll bail you out. Good for you. But I'm not bailing you out. So yeah, you need to be careful with your friends, or you need to know where to draw the line, or you need to develop thick skin so that when you're trying to discipline yourself to save, even if it's just for a short time, you don't have people that make you break it, and then you can't really, you know, finish anything you plan. Did I say that right? I think you understand what I'm saying. Let me leave it there. So bulk buying is good, yeah, it saves you money. But before you go out and do bulk buying, make a list. Check your house very well. It's your house, right? It's your fridge, it's your kitchen, it's your whatever, your bathroom, whatever you're stocking up for. Check very well to make sure that you only buy the things that you need. The things that you do not have, It doesn't make any sense when last month or last week you bought 5 of this and you still have 5 and you go and buy another 2 or another 3, and then it's just there and it's just, I don't know how to explain it. If you don't need it, don't buy it. There's no need to be filling up this space, especially when there's no even discount or anything. It means that if you check your house before you go, let's say you bought a can of Greek yogurt, right? And you've got 2 left and it's supposed to last a month. You've got 2 left in the box. You go to this store. The last month, how many did you eat? Maybe you bought 5 and you still have 2. You go back to the store and you buy 5 again, and then now you have 7. Why? When clearly in the whole month you only eat 3. So why don't you go back now and buy 1 more to add to those 2, and then you have 3, and you know that the 3 is what you eat for the month. It saves you from overeating or wasting or spending so much. That's just my opinion. Check what it is that you have. Make a list and stick to the list. Stick to what is on the list that you wrote. Don't go and see something on aisle 4 that it's not on your list. You didn't plan it. It's like, I needed it, I think I will need it, and then you buy it. Don't buy what you think that you will want or what you will need. Make your list and buy what's on your list. If it's not extremely necessary or extremely whatever, do not add it. Make a list, buy it, and be going home. Okay? Another thing that you can do that I did, which is also very drastic, is clear out your wardrobe. Like, open your wardrobe, the place where all your clothes are. If your clothes are in a box or under your bed or by your side or you sleep on them, wherever your clothes are, bring them out. Yeah, the ones that you know you don't really wear. There are some clothes you know you have in your wardrobe you've only worn once. Some, when you wear them, you're not even comfortable in them, but you've already bought them, so let you just wear them like that. Clothes, shoes, everything. Those things you know you don't really wear that much, that you're not really crazy about, you don't feel them, you can't get good wear out of them, put them in one side. And the ones that you know when you want to go out, like me, I noticed that when I want to go out, I easily pick up something that's white or black or muted tones. I noticed that's what I usually wear, and I'm not comfortable wearing things that are really over. That's talk for another day, but I did that. I went in my wardrobe, I picked out things that I don't wear often, I put them on one side and I gave them away. You can sell them, you can give them away to charity, you can, I don't know, trade with your friends. Maybe something that your friend, oh, you have this, take this, give me that, something that you wear. I don't know how you want to do it, but take those things out of your wardrobe. They're just occupying space. They're occupying space, so, and then you'll be looking for what you use to pair them. So when you have done that, when you have cleared out your wardrobe, you can now see. Anytime you want to buy something, before you buy it, think about where you will wear it to. Not like you see this really lovely dress. Oh, they just posted this dress on Instagram. Oh, it's nice. Let me buy it. I love it. It's sexy. Before you pay, think, where would I wear it to? And then you're like, okay, I'll wear it to church. Or I'll wear it to work. Or I'll wear it to see a movie. Or I wait grocery shopping, or I wait to go see a friend, or I wait for brunch, or I wait for dinner. Know exactly where you can or where you will wear it to. If you can't figure out anywhere that you will probably wear it, you don't know if the place you'll say you wear it to, I wear it for events. You've never gone for events for 10 years now. You haven't gone for any event, and you're buying dress that you wear for event. You don't need that dress. Don't buy it. And then if it's something that needs to be paired, think about what you will pair it with. Okay, will this thing make you buy something else? Spend more money, like because you bought this skirt, you need to buy a top that you pair it with because you don't have anything you can pair it with in the wardrobe. There's no need. Don't buy it. Except they come in a pair, or it's in your budget, or you've planned that buy, then that's fine. But if it's something you just see on impulse and you're thinking, if you cannot think of anything that you wear it with in your wardrobe, just leave it. Leave it first. You have other ones. Do you understand? If maybe it's something that, oh, it's not a color that you would really like, you know, it's not something that you would, but you can just wear it once and you won't wear it again. I don't think you should buy it. If you're in this our category where we are still trying to save money and scrape up what we can save away, then you don't need that dress. You don't need to be buying clothes that you can wear once or shoes that you wear once. If you cannot wear the money that you bought out of it. You see this white t-shirt I'm wearing, this v-neck t-shirt, even if I wear it 500 million times, you won't know. Nobody will know. So if I decide to buy this one t-shirt for 250 pounds is well worth it, because by the time I won the destiny of the shirt, even the shirt's family members and grandparents will be asking what is wrong with our brother, because it's something that I can wear. It's worth it. I can wear the 250 pounds destiny out of it. It's a white t-shirt. I can put a skirt on it. I can wear jeans on it. I can wear shorts. I can just throw a jacket on it. It's still a white t-shirt. I think that if you've not reached the stage where you can just shop for things and have a huge closet and you earn millions per month and all of that, I don't see why you're struggling to meet up with trends and competing with people that have way more money than you. It doesn't make any sense. Cut your coats according to the fabric that you have available. Don't cut it to your size. You may not be able to afford your size. So the fabric you use it to style your coat. Maybe the coat won't have button, it won't close, but cut your coat according to your fabric. So if you don't need that thing, think about these different steps before you decide to buy it. If you see that thing you want to buy, go through these different steps before you decide to pay. How many times will I wear it? Do I really like it that much? Where will I wear it to? Do I have something to pay it with? Is it in my budget right now? If you cannot answer all of those questions, fling it out of that cart. Or don't put it in the cart at all. Am I communicating? This next one is specifically for the kitchen. I think that when you're buying stuff for your kitchen, food items and all, you should probably try and monitor how much you eat or how much you guys eat if you're a family or whatever. I think you can have a steady gauge to see how much of it do you really consume, because you'll notice there's a lot of waste that happens. Maybe you want to make pasta and you make a whole pack, but at the end of the day you guys never finish that whole pack of pasta, or you never finish that whole pack, or you make half, you never finish it. At the end of the day, if you don't store it, you may throw it away, and you may store it as long as possible, whatever, and still end up throwing it away. What I'm saying is, if you know that you usually eat one plantain and you'll be full, just cook that one plantain. I don't know how to. If you eat a cup of rice, if that's the quantity you actually do eat, there's no need to add 1 cup and add another small one. Just do that 1 cup and eat it. If you eat 2 slices of bread, you don't need to spread toast 4 and then when you can't finish it 2, you throw it away. I know that I'm saying things that seem to be really extreme and there's no need, but if you do this for a month or 2, you will see that there's a need. I'm telling you because I know. Usually when I want to cook chicken, or I usually just roast chicken or grill chicken and put everything in my fridge, and because it's there, I'll just be eating like they're about to sell me into slavery or something. That I'll just be eating because it's there. So what I started to do is I just do half the quantity of what I would normally do. Yeah, so when I'm eating, instead of loading everything on my plate, a full plate discourages me, and then I'll end up wasting the food because the plate was too full. So now I know that I don't eat too much in one sitting, I rather eat multiple times. So I will put that small portion that I want in that plate, or I cook that small portion, and that's what I will eat. And over time I found out that I do grocery shopping once every month, but then when I started gauging and eyeing my quantities, the quantities that I eat, I find out that at the end of the month, what I spend on grocery shopping has started to reduce. So all those tiny things that you feel like, oh, it doesn't mean anything or whatever, it actually does mean something. You're actually wasting something. You don't need to do all of that. So monitor your portions and stick with that. Cook that, buy that, and you save some money at the end of every month. The last most important thing, it's the most important of everything that I've said, and I kept it to the last, is this: track your income, track your expenses, create a budget. I'm going to say it again. Track your income. Doesn't matter whether somebody dashed you, your mommy sent you, your daddy sent you, you just did one small quick contract and they paid you, this one is from your salary, and this one you just saw it in your... Track every income that comes into your pocket or your bank account or whatever. Track it. Track your expense. Every kobo you spend. If it's £1 you spent on that bus, try as much as possible to keep track of everything. Then create a budget based off of what you've seen that comes in and what you spend. Create a budget. And then when you're creating that budget, don't create only budget for only important things, because that's what people do. They create their budget for bills, for food, for the important stuff, and then some things that they think are not all that important, like their wants, those are the things that chip off most of your money. So what I'm saying is, create a, if you're the type that shops a lot, even if you don't shop, create a budget for shopping, for clothes or shoes or whatever. If you don't use it, let it roll over to the next month. Create a budget for entertainment. That entertainment budget is what you use when your friends call you that, oh, let's go have drinks, let's go chill. When I say watch TV series, I didn't say watch series till you collapse. I kept this for last because I mean that by the time you have I wanted to emphasize on this. Don't work throughout your life and not enjoy yourself. Create a budget for entertaining yourself. So when you need to take a break, do that monthly. It doesn't matter how small. Even if it's something that can buy you a bottle of wine monthly, that's what your budget can do. Put it there and drink your wine. Like, buy that wine and enjoy it because you worked that month. You earned money that month. Did I just say you earned? Okay, scratch that. But you did hear that. You earned money that month. And whatever you did, however hard you worked, whether you did mental work or you did physical back-breaking work, or you worked on your phone, or whatever way you earned your income, you have to reward yourself for it. Because why else do you work? If you work and you don't enjoy, you don't even take it, you don't do anything for yourself with the money, why are you working? So no matter how tiny your entertainment budget is, plan budget for entertainment for yourself. If you just want to go watch a movie, movies are not that expensive. If that's what you do, me, I like going to watch movies and drinking alcohol, wine, brandy, and it's always in my budget. Sometimes if you see my kitchen now, I have different wines, different brandy and stuff, because that my entertainment this thing, I must do it. If your budget for entertainment is once a week or once a month or twice a month, whatever it is you can afford, stick within your, like I said, your coat according to your fabric. Don't do what other people are doing. Look at yourself, because by the time you're doing this, you've checked your income, you've checked your expenses, and then you've created your budget based on your income and expense. Yeah. So if your budget can only buy you a bottle of beer, you stroll, you dress up majestically. Yeah. You go to that bar, a pub or whatever, you stroll there, you like bounce, with the money that you earned. What are you telling me? You sit down, tell them, hey, give me one Coke, put ice in it. You're here to spoil yourself. You're not looking at anybody's standards, right? Let them be jamming the music. Enjoy that your Coke, listen to the music, feel yourself, like, that money that you worked for this month, then you go home within your budget. But you have to entertain yourself, you have to reward yourself, you have to plan for it. It doesn't matter how small it is, it doesn't matter what it is. It may not be a drink, it may not be a movie, it depends. Whatever it is you enjoy, if it's maybe to pay a subscription for a movie series, or if it's whatever it is that you actually like, that you feel will be a reward for yourself, create a budget for it. And then create a budget for your health. Even if it's just Panadol, or even if it's not big, and if you don't spend it, let it roll over to the next month. Or if you don't spend it that month, you can push it into your savings. If there's anything on your budget that's like entertainment, health, shopping and all that, you do not what did they say, that exceed, you do not spend. If you didn't use it, then you can add it to your savings. It's still your money at the end of the day. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching this video. Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel. If you have any comments, if you have anything that you want to add, let me know in the comment section. Have a good day. Bye.